Hi friends, in this tutorial I will show you how to model this beautiful looking cup with this unique love handle. Let's jump to Blender. So this is the scene, okay? And if I see, this is what you see, right? I think my system is becoming slow. So let me go to that material preview so it is easy for you to navigate through the scene. You can see that I have just created a simple cloth and added this cup on top of it. Now, if I quickly disable the cloth and show you the model, you will see it comprises of very clean geometry. Okay, I'll just quickly show you that topology that I have used here. But the main, the learning thing that you will get from here, how I model this curved shape of this heart and how I switch it to a cup. You can make it of glass or any other thing. Okay, and you can make, if you understand the thing that I'll be showing you, you can apply this learning in many other thing. Okay, so let me show you. Let me disable all the other non-essential thing and go to the solid view. Let me also hide this as I don't need it. Okay, and I think I need to enable my screencast key so that you guys can see what keyboards or shortcuts I am using here. Okay, so if I just quickly enable the reference, as I told you first, for this kind of design I show you how to model this heart shape. You can see there are two. One is using a curve, that is a advanced thing. I will show it later. First, let me show you using simple base mesh and apply it to any cup model that you want. Okay, once that is done, I will teach you how to do this thing. So stay tuned till the end to understand this advanced topic. Okay, so here is one collection. Here I have just created one kind of stand of it. I don't need it now. So in this empty collection, let me first show you how I modeled that heart shape. So what I did, I added a circle with 32 vertex. Go to the top view. I'll go to the vertex mode, pressing 1. Now from this proportional editor, you need to choose the follow as sharp. Now with pressing G, I adjust it and press Y. And now if I just drag it along Y axis, I will get the top part of the heart. Now using press G for the bottom part, I will follow the same thing. And then I will have more or less shape of this heart. Now to give it some thickness, I'll just apply F and press insert. So that will give me this kind of thickness to it. Let me disable proportionality for now, scale it a bit down, maybe little bit like this. Again, this is up to your preference. Okay, I am not going to direct you how much insert you should apply. Okay, now what you can do, just apply, move it along Z, and in the time to time just check face orientation. That is enabled. In case you don't have that shortcut, you know, sorry, you can always come to this preference and enable it from here, right? Face orientation. In this case, my face orientation looks good. Now what I can do, you know, if I just apply subdivision, it will do like this, right? So it will get fully smoothened out. Some of you may like, to my liking, I am not a big fan of it. So what I will do, I will choose all these edges. Okay, I think I have selected all the edges and just apply some bevel to it. Okay, I think 2 level of bevel is more than enough. Now if you want, maybe this is too smooth for you, you can apply some bevel here as well to give some kind of angular shape to this. Okay, now this is done. Now what I'll do, I actually need to put this handle at the right, at the center of it. What I am trying to mean by that, I will explain in a short while. For the time being, let me do one thing. Let me rename my objects, which is always a good practice to do it. Okay, cup handle. Now, the design principle that you need to follow to do this kind of modeling is this, that let me do one thing. Otherwise, you won't be understanding it. So what I'll do, let me its origin data. Let's say I want to put it at the center of it. So this is the face, or let's say this is the face, and let me put the cursor to the selected. So it will be at the center of this particular mesh, and I can make its origin to 3D cursor, so that my object's origin is at that geometrical origin. As I have chosen only the middle face of it, so I know it will be like that. So what I'll do, so if I want this handle to be aligned along my front view, what I have to do, I just rotate it along Y by 90 degree, and then rotate along Z by another 90 degree, maybe minus 90 degree. Okay, and I will apply sorry, the rotation and scale. Now if I move it along X, okay, and let's see the top view. Okay, here some mistake happened. What mistake happened? My 3D cursor was not at the center. Not a big deal, just put it there, and put my this object to the selection to the cursor, so that object and 3D cursor are aligned properly. Now if I move it along X, you will see this is perfectly symmetrical along the Y axis, and alignment is okay. Sorry. Okay, now what I'll do, I will create the cup. Now if you have followed my other tutorial with the flower vase modeling, I showed you how to quickly create, or not, I won't say quickly, how to properly create a base mesh where you have full control of the desired topology. If you haven't followed, please follow that link again, my flower vase tutorial. It will help you greatly in your 3D modeling. So, sorry. What I'll do, I will just add a single vertex here, and let me add a modifier. Let me go to there, deform, displaced. Again, I have explained it in big details in that, so not going to explain it anymore here. I'll apply some screw modifier to give that say 48 rotation around there, and then I will apply another screw, this time on the Z axis. Okay, now I need to enable the wireframe to see how much of topology I am getting. This is looking good. So if I take this as my cup shape, let me see the face rotation. Okay, face rotation is wrong, so I think I need to switch it here or here. Okay, anyway, in either a place if I do, it is okay. This is not doesn't matter, you can anyway apply it later. Okay, and also enable the edit mode view, so that in edit mode this object is visible. Now from the front perspective, let me move this handle like this, and let me rotate it along Y. Sorry, I need to change the pivot point to individual origin and rotate it along Y. Okay, so what that will do, it will give me roughly the shape that I am looking for. Okay, now I really don't want to comment much here. I will give you complete freedom, whatever way you want to do, but make sure that when you are sorry, my bad, make sure that this topology and this topology, where they connect, pay some attention to that. That is actually very important. So if you go here and look at this area with how many faces? 4 faces. That means I will have 8 vertices around it. Try to align this handle around this region. Why? That will help you to connect the topology in a better way. Okay, I think this looks okay. Actually, this part is okay. This part also should be okay. Let's see. Let me see. Hey, just spend little time, because see, once you do this thing correctly, it will be easy to connect the topologies at a later stage in time. Okay, now that is all what I am trying to give you as a guidance here. Okay, and if you are not happy, you can always go to this thing and change the topology, that density that you want. Okay, let's see. Maybe this is good, maybe not good for your taste. So again, I'm just roughly trying to align it to a place like this. Okay, yeah, so I don't think I need to spend any more time. I will just apply the rotation scale on this one, and for this object let me see, it's scaling. I hope I have not done any changes here. No, because everything has been done here procedurally. Now can say that I am happy with the shape of this thing. What I'll do, I will just apply it visual geometry to mesh, but I will retain one of its copy in case I want to go back to my previous base mesh. Okay. So this is the mesh. This is the thing. Now you might wonder, how would I join? There are many tutorial where you have seen that to do this, you just do the edge loop. Just select that opposite side of edges, and if go to edit mode, there is something to bridge edge loop. But here I will not be doing that way, because it it will not give you the right result. You will understand what I am trying to mean here. So here, what I'll do, first of all, I will convert this base curve to a manifold object. I will just close its cap. Why? Because I would like to play with Boolean modifier. Okay. Now what I need to do, let me see if my scaling and everything is okay. Yes, everything is okay. I will just join this thing. Press Ctrl plus number 1. By the way, I did one mistake. Here the subdivision was already applied. It was active. I need to disable it. Otherwise, what will happen if I do that? Its subdivision will get applied, and it will create so many unnecessary geometry that will be very difficult to handle later. Okay. So let's union it with manifold and just apply it. Okay. Now I'm pretty sure I don't need this geometry now, and you can see it has created many ugly faces here. Okay. But I will show you how to do it right way. So what I will do now, let me quickly remove these ugly icons. We don't need it. And let me correct the geometries that is happening here. Now I will show you some. Let me disable that face orientation for the time being. I will show you how I do the basic correction, and then I will show you how to make it full. Okay, so I will show only the one part of it. Remaining part I will just fast forward. You can just slow it down and watch it yourself at a later time. Let me be quickly done with it. So let's connect this vertex. Also let me connect this to this. Okay, so I think no, let's do like this, and let's connect this vertex and these two. I will join it differently. I will show you how to join that. Okay, these two, what I'll do, I will add one loop cut like here, another loop cut here. Okay, and just let join them. Similarly, one loop cut here, another loop cut here. Okay, so that ensures that I have a good topology here. Let me dissolve the vertex. Okay, and I need to add one loop cut here and connect them. And yeah, I think that's it, right? But I also need another loop cut along this edge. Okay, now to make sure that my topology is looking good, let me select. See, I was able to select this particular edge loop, right? That means it is connected properly. And now similar thing I will apply for the lower part. Okay, let me be quickly done with it. You may skip it. Okay, I have showed you how to do it. Okay, you might wonder how am I doing it, because for the sake of this tutorial I have been doing it multiple times. Okay, once you spend time on creating this kind of topology, you will also have a feeling how to do it quickly. Okay, it is not a there is no rocket science in it, I would say. Okay, one last loop to add. I think we are done with it. So let me see how it looks from outside. Let me increase this thing a bit to have a nice distribution of faces around it. Let me add one loop cut here, and I think that's it, right? Oh, by the way, what you can do, you can also verify if you have quad faces or not. So for that I have created one shortcut to find faces by side. And you see, I have almost a good amount of topology here, except these few. Okay, so I think it is on the planar surface. It should not be causing any problem. But in case you want to correct it, you can do it. Okay, but for my test, I mean, let me quickly verify. You see, that's not causing any problem, right? Because it is on the planar thing, and you know, n1 having on planar is okay. Okay, it doesn't cause any problem. Now what I'll do, make sure it is on the median point, extrude it a little bit like this, extrude it again a little bit. Okay, extrude it along Z is and you can just apply grid fill to it. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it. Now I need to create the inner surface here. Again, it is very easy. I will go to the X-ray view. Okay, and just extrude it along Z like this. Okay, so you can see that thickness is okay. now it is looking rounder. Let me disable the subdivision for the time being. Okay, and what I can do now, let me, yeah, I am not clipping the bottom part. Okay, so just wanted to make sure that it's told good. Okay, now you know the drill. Just apply some bevel to it. That's it. You know the rim used to have some kind of very little of thickness to it. I'll just extrude it along normal little bit. And you can quickly apply the subdivision here. Okay, you see the rim has very little thickness to it. The heart shape is ready. Okay, and what you can do, let me quickly show it using a simple matcap. Yeah, looks good. Now your first cup is ready. Okay, so what you need to do now is basically set the origin at the bottom of it. So just, it is very easy, just put cursor to selected and set origin to the 3D cursor. So that if you scale your object around the origin, so if I choose individual origin, it will scale properly. Okay, it will not move along the Z axis because you have set the origin at the bottom of it and the object will always scale on that thing. Okay, so from view we can see that this is done. So that concludes my basic this heart shape modeling. Now I will, as I promised you, I showed you how to use it in an advanced way, how to create this handle. Okay, let me move it in the side and let me go to the top view and start by creating using the curve to create this kind of thing. So what I'll do, again, like the first step, I'll start with a circle, select on the vertex, choose this follow, proportionate it. Okay. Again guys, you don't need to follow the exact setting that I am doing. Okay, please feel free to experiment whatever you want. Okay, now for this object what I'll do, let me add another plane. Let me scale it. This will work as a guide of it. Okay, let me apply the scale. Let me remove the face. Now for a circle to curve, to give it a thickness, first you need to convert it to a curve. Okay, you know, a curve thickness, you can, there is option to do it using this round option, but it is okay, but I will show you a different way how to use this thing. Now this, as I told you, this will work as a guide of the profiles of the shape of this thickness for the curve. For that, let me just quickly rename it curve shape. Okay, let me convert it to a mesh. Sorry, let me convert to a curve. Now this one I can hide. Now this one also I need to convert to a curve. Let me hide this one as well. Okay, I think I have created duplicates. Let me disable one of it. Circle, base curve. Okay, and this is a curve shape. Now in this base curve, from the object, if you choose this one, you will see it will give you this shape. Okay, now why it is needed, why it is useful? Because as it is curve had its own inner properties using which you can tweak it to your liking. For example, you want to add the thickness to it, you just scale it, you will add a thickness. So this kind of flexibility you will not find if you using that mesh. On top of that, like that mesh, you can also apply some subdivision on top of it that will give you good result, okay, that you want. And being curved thing, there is also option that where if you enable not proportional edit is I'll just showing you. uh, if you open right click, you will see there is a shortcut to create a tilt of it. Okay, also the radius of it. There are many things. Alt S, using Alt S you can change it using that tilt. Control T, you can tilt it. So it gives you many other I would say way to tweak your mesh. And not only that, using that curve shape profile, you can also change it at a later point. Say for example, you are not happy with the thickness. Okay, it is very easy. Sorry, just scale it, see, or scale it along X. You can change it very easily. Okay, now once you are happy with it, maybe you can just apply one level of subdivision, and you say that you are you are happy with it and you want to apply it. Okay, before this also you can change. Okay, by the way, here one thing that I need to inform you. When you do this kind of thing, you might face situation like that your face orientation is not correct. Okay, so there is, without applying it, convert it to a mesh and then doing face normal, it is easy to correct it right here. It is actually happening because of this curve shape. So what you can do, go to edit mode, rotate Y 180 degree. Sorry, in that object mode, you just rotate it by 180 degree and apply the rotation and scale, and then you will see that face normal error will go. Okay, just it is a bonus tip you can remember. Now you can see that I can say that I am happy with it. What I can do, I can just apply this thing, visual geometry to mesh. I'll keep the original. So let's have a backup of it in case someone need it. And you can see this is ready. Now you can see that if I apply this thing here, this part doesn't look good. Okay, again it is very easy. Just select all these vertices, move it along Y, and you will get your desired shape. Now with that, what you can do, you can apply some bevel here, give it required sharpness. Same thing you can do here, do all kinds of tweaking. Okay, so once you are happy with this thing, maybe you can say that you don't need that thing. You can select one of that, all the edges with this angle, just apply bevel. Okay, and you can use it to any other handle or any other part of your base mesh that you want. Okay, so I hope that in this short video I was able to articulate the thing that I wanted to teach you, and you have learned and understood it. Please feel free to let me know in the comments in case you have any difficulty following the process. Okay, I'll be glad to help you out. So with that, I am saying goodbye for today. Let's hope by the next week I'll be able to come up with new content. Stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.